Button blue, teeter totter, go. There we go. Good morning. Getting out just when the light is starting to shine. Still pretty dark. I can hear the goats moving around down there, but I want to spend a few minutes in the barn. Because of all the trees and the debris that were down, I haven't had the week I was hoping to have with these goats. I was hoping to build some little tables and structures and toys and stuff. I've just been so busy moving trees and cutting and tractor work. So this morning I'm gonna jump up here in the barn, see if we can throw together maybe a couple little platforms for them, a couple little fun things for them to jump around. And I don't know, I just feel bad. They're just out there kind of hanging out, doing their thing. We got that little kid's plastic slide out there, which it's better than nothing, but I think it's time. Give them a little bit more structure to play on. And my barn is currently empty because the tractor and the side-by-side, I've been leaving it outside. There's been no rain, so I've been leaving it outside. I did dump the metal. I was planning on throwing some of it away, putting some back in the pile for later use, but I needed the trailer to start hauling some logs, some wood, so I just dumped it and ran. But I've got a whole pallet of these like scrap 2x3s from like, it's like for sending material. I don't know, can't remember where I got it from, but these are all 2x3s. Pardon the tree mess, still haven't got back here to clean this up, but they're all about 5 foot long. So I think those are gonna be perfect for little frames and the top of the decks. And then I actually have some scrap 4x4 green treat I can use for all the legs. So let's get to building. So I have these scrap cutoffs from when I made the little deer shack, and I think these are gonna be about perfect for a couple small ones. I don't want to make, this is gonna be, how long are these things? These are only about 17 inches. So by the time I make a square, it'll be a nice small platform. I don't want to have that too tall because then it's gonna be extremely wobbly and it would probably fall over all the time. So I figured, I have 4 of these. I can make 2 frames, and then I'll have maybe some little stubby legs, maybe 8-10 inches, and that should be a nice little jumping platform for them. Plus, this is gonna be a perfect little spot for us to sit on when we're out there playing with the goats. Oh, I do have 2 drills up here, perfect. This will work nicely. One for pre-drilling, one for actually attaching the screws. This is kind of a nice little break. I've been spending the last 2 days running a chainsaw and using the grapple on the tractor. I think I did 9 hours 2 days ago and had another 7 yesterday of just nonstop. And plus the heat, it's been feel like temps of like 105 to 107 last 2 days. So it's just been brutally hot out. So chainsaws and tractors, yeah. So I've been getting up extremely early, trying to get a head start just when the sun's starting to shine and brighten up the sky a bit, just to get as much done as I can before the sun is up and actually scorching hot. But yeah, I'm not going to measure these. They're all about the same size. I'm going to keep it extremely simple. Go ahead and pre-drill each one of these quick. Boom, just like that. Need 4 of these bad boys. I'm just gonna use these, I think these are 3.5. 3-inch decking screws. Still have some available, so that's a good deal. So these will last pretty good. All right, let's see here. Perfect. Boom, just like that. And one more time. All right here on top, I actually have a couple 4x4s. Green treat, be perfect for our legs. And that's gonna be, should be about right. These I laid on top were ones that were a little bit wavy. So I might, dang, I need to get back here and do some cleanup. I've been focusing on the front lawn so much. But these are all the ones that were pretty straight. So I'm gonna pull a few of these out of here. Yeah, and use those ones up first. We have uncovered the pile. I mean, I know it's a 55-gallon drum and it's a very large opening, but just to show you how much rain we had that last huge storm to blow through, there was a barrel sitting on that post. It blew off, landed here, and look how full of water it is. I mean, that thing is 3/4 of the way full of water. That is how much rain we had in that single storm. Got a few of our finest pieces of lumber. Can't forget about my coffee here. Oh yeah. All right. What we are going to do is, let's see, I'm going to run them this way. So we got 20, I'm just going to go 21 inches all the way down. I'm just going to cut a bunch of them. All right. $21. It's about perfect because there's a big old knot right here that has a crack in it. But 21, pretty good. Put my stop right there. We're gonna do some cutting. It's gonna get loud. Kind of loud, not too bad. I was gonna do 2 at a time, but since this one has cracks in it, oh my gosh. That was the cutoff. Perfect. 3 out of each one of these. All right, let's see. Not sure how many exactly we need here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, tiny bit of overhang there. Ooh, yeah, I need like one more and we will be good. Last one, just like that. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna run down, pre-drill each one of these quick, just because they're soaking wet. They're sitting outside, and they're not treated. So I want to pre-drill just to make sure these don't crack. I want them to last a fair amount of time anyway. All right, where are we at here? I know the goats won't care, but for some reason there was different colored, so I went ahead and just changed it up. A little bit of a pattern to it, I guess. Just like that, we have our first base. Wow, this thing is a pretty heavy duty. But we'll go grab that 4x4 for our legs. All right, I think, like I said, I don't want to go too tall because I don't want these to tip over. There's 10 inches. I mean, so that'd be about 12 inches total. I just don't want these to be too wobbly for them. I might cut the legs at 10 inches. That'll be about 11 and a half, 12 inches tall. Might try that. No, I'm gonna go 12 inches. I'm just gonna go 12. Right, just like that, we have 4 legs for our table. I think I'm just gonna drive a couple of those 3 inchers. I think that'll be enough. I think that'll do. What are those, 2? I think 3s will do. And just like, oh my gosh. Adding those legs made this thing freaking heavy. But, I mean, that is pretty sweet. I don't think the goats are gonna be able to knock that over. That's gonna be awesome. Now I gotta do this one more time. I got the frame built. I just gotta cut 7 of these, some legs, and we'll have the second one made. So I'm gonna do that really quick. We'll see you in a few. Just like that, we have, oh man, our second bench. So I'm not gonna be carrying those down to the goat area. So I'm gonna go run down here and grab the side by side quick, but I figured on the way, kind of show you some of the progress I've made on the trees, which, I mean, I'm pretty proud. I think I did a pretty darn good job. So this whole lane here was devoured in trees. There was 2 or 3 trees that were completely down. Had to take it all, cut it up, and actually up past that firewood is where I am able to dump it over the edge of the ravine. But you can kind of just see the mangled up mess still left inside the deeper areas. Then obviously that big tree that had fallen just in front of our van, got that all cleared out of there, got all the logs taken out. All of my logs I piled up on the edge of the driveway. I ran back to the deep, oh, I hear the goats, they're calling for me. Yeah, ran all the logs back there to the far end for firewood, and then I made a pretty big dent in all this. This came down, this goes down into my range. Left all that for another time, but then I hit up all the mulberries. And what I kind of did is I didn't get like every single limb that is dangled or damaged, but I did get everything off of the ground. So that way at least I can mow and I can move stuff underneath it. So like this one here, you know, that's a dead dangler. There's a dead dangler, dead dangler, but that was all on the ground. Every one of those had complete branches that were down. So I was able to get all that taken out, including that one up there. Where's the nasty one? Oh yeah, here's the nasty one. It's pretty good size. We're just split the whole thing down. So I mean, that wide up, and there was a branch that wide that fell that direction. So it was just, yeah, it was a lot of firewood. It was a nice big chunky trunk. And then I was able to get out here and I did a quick mowing too. I think I finished up cutting and moving branches around 9 p.m. one night. And then I jumped on the mower, mowed till about 10:30. But I got it done and out of the way, so it was kind of nice. So there's my garden. Got that all cleared out of there. Here's what's left of the trellises. This one pretty much got mangled in half. That one got folded. I mean, I might be able to straighten that one out. It's not too bad, but I got all of that out of here. This looks actually really, really good. Not from that ginormous branch up there. Came from there. So all cleared out, looking pretty good. Then really the last thing I had was over here by the drive, which we had cleared out the driveway itself just so we could get in and out, but I had left everything. So I mean, you can see this is the line that tree just dropped right on top of there. So you can see where everything was dead and just laying out underneath it. So we got the whole thing now cleared out all the way. And I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might just see about cutting that off and leaving the rest. I don't know, because it's such a pretty tree. It's one of those trees that when you drive up, it's the first tree, or it's kind of the last tree, but the first tree you see before you take the curve to our house. So you come down, you got your goats, you got this nice cool tree, and then you curve around, see the rest of the property. So I kind of want to leave part of it. We'll just see what it looks like, I guess. But yeah, I think the goats, they're getting hungry. Let's go grab the side-by-side quick. And we'll load up our benches. We'll get them some food. We'll make them happy. Oh, jeez. Hopefully they stay up there. What's going on? You silly little goats. All right, let's get you guys some more. Hey, what's up, guys? Ooh, AJ is coming around, getting super friendly with the kids. Ooh, Licorice. They're all changing. They're all getting extremely friendly. I think that first day, just with the kids and the new area, they were just overwhelmed, but they are just doing so good. Yeah, you munching on that, buddy? What's going on? Oh, unicorn shine. Yeah, there's unicorn shine. Unicorn shine. You got the sparkles on your ears. Button blue. Button blue, you munching. There's Lady Mama. Yeah, she just seems to be, you nibbling my finger, buddy? But if I had treats, you'd come running. There's Licorice. Licorice is just my buddy. This is the one that I named. Right, big guy? Yeah? Oh, see, you want to be friendly. You want to be friendly, but you keep running away. And AJ just doing so good. I'm gonna grab them some feed quick. Their morning feed. Ha! They hear that bag and they know what's coming. Don't ya? Don't ya? Yeah, you're all my buddies now, aren't ya? All my buddies. Hey, get out of there, buddy. There you go. They're still following me around. They probably think I've got some treats. Hey, Button Blue, AJ, Licorice, Lady Mama, Unicorn Sparkle or Unicorn Shine. Get your grub on. All right, kiddos. What do you think of these? What do you think of that? What do you think? You gonna jump up there? Yeah. Get it. Get it. They're interested. Oh, there we go. Millie. That's this one's name. It's Millie. Licorice and Millie. Oh, button blue. You claimed one, huh? Ooh, unicorn shine. You guys like those things? I think we gotta make you some that are a little bit taller though. Hey, blue. Button blue. Button blue. Licorice. Oh, that's not licorice. That is unicorn shine and Millie. Okay, so I got one more plan. I got this, I threw this out here the other day. I want to turn it into something a little bit more fun. I was thinking maybe like a little teeter-totter of some sort. So I'm going to take it back to the barn. I want to see if I can find a log, because I have an abundance of logs right now, and cut it down so it rolls a little bit and maybe flatten out one side. See if we can make something work. So this is where I basically just kind of stash all my wood. Everything I milled a couple years ago, I have down here all stickered. I have a bunch over there too. That's actually where I stole that piece from, right there. But I threw all my logs down over here. I'll reorganize it later with the tractor. But I think I'm gonna pick one of these. This actually might work right here. I might just take this. I'm gonna cut it back about there. See if I can flatten one side of it. And that's where I'll attach the board, and then it'll teeter-totter for the goats. Well, I figured while I was down here, and I have the boards for it, I'm gonna go ahead and make two. But that worked out really slick. Nice flat spot. Get that board screwed down to that. Pick another one of these planks out of here. All right, let's take down the barn. Let's see if we can get one of these made. Not sure if I have to worry about, ooh, that one's kind of rotten on the bottom. Not sure how long that's gonna last, but I'm thinking, just like that. I really don't know if I want it centered. I think it'll be better not centered. That way it'll tip a little bit easier if they do walk up one side. All right, what I do have is a few of these big old lag screws. See if I can get these down in there. Perfect. One more more over on this side. All right, one down. Let's get our second one. Might do the same thing, kind of cupped upward. Oh yeah. This one was pretty well used, and the tip is missing. See if I have another one here. Don't feel like fighting, getting that one in there. Ooh, yeah, there's a pretty good cup to these things. Should work. All right. A little goat teeter-totter. Ooh, that'll be kind of funny. That should be good. And this stump, I don't need no more. Get rid of that thing. And number 2. That should be pretty comical. See if I can coax some over here. They know the treats are coming. Hey guys. Uh-oh, teeter-totter time. Teeter-totter, teeter-totter. Do it, do it, do it. Oh! He teeter-tottered. You guys are silly. Look at that, teeter-totters. That is so funny. There we go. A couple more on that side. Get up there, buddy. Oh, licorice. This is kind of comical. Do it, do it. Teeter-totter, teeter-totter, teeter-totter. Do it. Oh, 3 at one time. That's funny. You playing on your teeter-totter? You playing on your teeter-totter? Get it. Get it. Go. Button blue. Button blue. Teeter-totter. Go. There we go. Teeter-totter toy for the goats. Success. We got our platforms made up. Now I do have plans to make larger, wider, taller platforms because I know they're going to really love getting up a little bit higher. But this should work out pretty good for now. The rest of my day is going to be spent behind the chainsaw and hauling tree debris all over the property. I will not be dragging you along for that. I think you've seen enough of that already, but hope you enjoyed today's video. We'll see y'all next time. Later.